What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to another episode of I'm your host, Massive Hater, and today I'll be telling you about some of the best and worst sample packs and plugins that have come out this month for free. It might be 10, I don't know, I can't count. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, otherwise I'm going to break into your house and install a copy of Pro Tools. Let's get started. So first up, we got a bundle of free plugins from GPU Audio, their modulation bundle. It's in beta. It includes a chorus, a flanger, and a phaser, and it's all powered by your computer's graphics card. That's their niche, I guess. It's a pretty cool idea. I really wish it worked with third-party plugins though, but I have a feeling, I don't know if it'll ever get to that point, but it'd be great if they could somehow do that with more complex plugins, because then we'd really be talking. You could really save some CPU power by not even using your CPU, right? The modulation bundle starts off the beta suite collection with further installments being added in the bundles in the coming weeks. The only thing is though, I don't really see myself using a third-party flanger, phaser, or chorus that often. You know, what's the point of using that instead of my regular stock DAW chorus or flanger? Anyways, they plan to release a software development kit for third-party developers, so maybe we might see this working with more complex plugins too. So if you need some new effects, check those out. But the next plugin is actually really good. This is probably one of the best free plugins I've seen given away for quite some time. We'll be talking about SYNTHMASTER. It's not the full version of SYNTHMASTER though, it's a SYNTHMASTER player, meaning you can only use the presets and you can make some small changes, but you can't tweak it like you can in the full version. But normally this version costs $30 and it's free until November 1st. Let's look at it. Comes with 2,000 presets. You can edit 12 parameters with this version. Not really much else to say about it. It's M1 compatible. I think the sounds in it are actually pretty good. I haven't used SYNTHMASTER at all before this. I was actually blown away by the quality of the sounds. Make sure you guys check it out. If you guys want to check out some demos, I have a couple beats I'm going to play at the end here using a few of these plugins. Next up, we got the Crystal Clear Multi-Band Compander. What the fuck is that, you may ask? Well, it's a combination of a compressor and an expander. An expander is basically kind of like the opposite of compression. It's called Lens. It's a spectral dynamics processor with unbelievable punch and clarity. So it's a multi-band compression without crossover phase shifts, EQ with constant phase, without ringing. Holy shit. Up to 64 companders all working together on a stereo signal. Okay. Ooh, we got a sound demo here. Oh boy, sound demo. This is on the master bus, by the way.
If my mother hadn't been strong, we would have drowned. If my mother hadn't been strong, we would have drowned that same day.
Sounds better, I guess. Low end control, dry. What? Definitely sounds a bit better. Okay, cool. I'm sold. All I did was slap Lens on the 2 bus of some techno and people are commenting on the mix. This thing is excellent. What a review, dude. I can't believe this is free. There has to be something going on here. So I figured out the catch here. It only does downward compression with the free version. I'm also not the biggest fan of this UI. I'm not sure why exactly, because everything you need to see is there, but for some reason it feels clunky. I can't put my finger on why though. I just personally wasn't into this one, but maybe you guys might be. Okay, then next we got some free rave sounds by Meat Beats. Quite the name. I tried this one earlier. I wasn't super into it. Definitely sounds pretty old school, but like, I don't know, it wasn't attractive to me at least. If you want to check that out though. Okay, now this one here is actually pretty good. This is really good for a free 808. So Audiolitary releases, I think that's how you say it, releases 808XD. Yeah, hilarious. It's a free 808 bass plugin for Windows and Mac OS. 31 presets. It's only 100 megabytes. It's got distortion, cabinet emulation. It's actually pretty good for a free 808 plugin. I mean, it's not replacing like the best ones that I use, but for free, this is pretty good. Like this could get you by. This could get you doing some pretty decent stuff without having to pirate anything or pay for anything. The name 808XD though, Jesus Christ. Okay, the next 2 plugins I have here are really good. First up, we have Freak Show Industries with Pocket Dimension. I'm not exactly sure what it does. I'll just show you guys here some examples of what it can do. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain what it's doing, so I'm just not even going to try to. So I have this other SynthMaster patch here. Let's listen to it dry. Now you have to mess with the controls in order for it to do anything. So I'm just gonna click around here and you can kind of get a feel for what it sounds like. I don't know, like I hear bit reduction, I hear beat repeating, I hear some sort of slowdown effect. I don't know exactly what I'm hearing because it's like definitely a chain, but you guys can determine for yourselves maybe here. And it stops doing it as soon as I let go of my mouse. You can also control it with MIDI though, or automation. You can pay $30 for it, or you can steal it. They have the option for all of their plugins because they are gods among mortals, and we are not worthy. I think this one's pretty interesting. It's not something I'd use all the time, but it's something I could see myself using going forward if the circumstance calls for it. I don't know if it's replacing anything specifically though, but I don't know of anything that does the exact same thing as it, or at least in the same way that it does it. And then next up here, we have Kilohertz Dual Delay. Dual Delay is like a regular delay that wants to be a reverb and ends up being something cool and new instead, with its double delay lines working in tandem to give you rich and complex echoing systems in seconds. This one is also pretty unique, I feel like, and I can't believe both of these are free, but looks like we scored today, guys. Okay, so I made this synth loop with SYNTHMASTER. Here's what it sounds like dry. Then I put on dual delay, and this is what that sounds like. As you can see, it sounds quite a bit different from a traditional delay, and it rings out for quite a bit longer than a traditional delay. Okay, then we got a free singing bowl Renaissance instrument. This one I wasn't really sure what to make out of. I wasn't sure how to use this in my music, to be honest. I mean, it sounds like a singing bowl. I don't know where the fuck I would use this or why I would ever use this, so I didn't use it. I tried to, though, for like about a minute. Tried to for about a minute, and I was like, fuck this shit. If that sounds interesting to you, though, it'll also be in the description. The next up, we got Techivation with T-Puncher. Company's goal, innovative and quick solution for controlling and shaping transients. This is a free version. The paid version has more features. Basically, all you can do is control the one knob, the punchiness knob, and then the input and output. It does what it says it does, though. I used it on a drum loop. It made it a little more punchier. Nothing else really to say about it. Okay, this one was pretty good, too. It's a sound bank for OMNISPHERE. I know. I said OMNISPHERE is overrated, guys. That doesn't mean I won't ever fucking use it, okay? It's got 50 sounds. They were pretty decent. I thought there were some pretty good ones in here. I would say it's like atmospheric sort of sounds. Like, not the greatest, but they're pretty usable. They were pretty decent. I've heard much worse. I've seen people pay for much worse. Yeah, this one didn't load for me. Maybe it will for you guys, though. The Tau Uno 62 Progressive House Music Sound Pack. Let's just listen to the demo real quick here. Bass sounds kind of fire, so is the chords. Lead sounds here, kind of ruining the whole thing for me, but you know, I'll just pretend like it's not there, I guess. Okay, and that's all the free shit I have for you today, guys. I'm your host, Massive Hater. Make sure to subscribe, like if you haven't. Check out my other videos if you haven't. I do news, I do commentary, I do reviews. I also have hair on my microphone. where does hair come from? Is it my hair? Find out in another episode of free shit. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh man, this one came out fucking terrible. Just like the background says, guys, I suck. So if the video wasn't that good, it's because I suck. Just remember that. This video was incredibly unfunny. Well, they can't all be bangers, guys. I don't know what to say. But especially not this one. This one cannot be this one's not a banger for sure. Bang Incorporated.